Good day and welcome back to another DBZ Dokkan Battle video. In this video we are going to be taking a look at this week's build of the week, and basically this week's build of the week is going to be pretty straightforward. This week's build of the week is the DB Saga. Now DB Saga is a pretty strong category that has recently got quite a few, I would guess to say, free to play buffs, which is obviously pretty cool. It's always nice to get quite decent buffs and things like that, especially for a category that's getting just a bunch of tons of great strong characters and getting some really good updates. So the notable big power units here are going to be units like LR Belma, the Strength LR Belma. We're going to have the Physical Goku. He's a fantastic unit. We've got the World Tournament Jackie Chun, which has taken everyone by surprise. And you have the AGL Hachan, who's also a great pickup as a banner unit. Alongside that, you're complemented by some pretty strong, solid free-to-play options. You have units like Int Belma, Tech Belma, Strength Yamcha, Tech Jackie Chun, and you also have some really strong summonable units still in the form of Goku Youth and alongside Strength Hachan from the World Tournament. So you have some decent selections. DB Saga is getting there, not to mention they could be getting another free-to-play LR in the form of the Tech Goku. So you got quite a few options. Your leader options, however, are just Strength LR Belma, the Int Easy Aid Goku Youth, and of course the Physical Goku Youth as well. Currently the best lead is still the Physical Goku Youth, just due to the fact that he's a 200% lead for a majority of the category. Now overall, the number one links you want to focus on are, generally speaking, Guidance of the Dragon Balls and the Incredible Adventure. These links are incredibly common across most units on the category, and they're pretty powerful. They become quite strong. Incredible Adventure provides 3 key and 7% attack and defense at max link level, while Guidance of the Dragon Balls provides a 7% crit boost and 20% attack, which all in all is pretty solid. You can go Turtle School and All in the Family if you wish, which are also relatively common amongst the DB Saga units, or you can go for something a bit more along the lines of Brainiacs, which is quite common between Jackie Chun and Belma characters. You also have some pretty solid links in the form of solid support, which is something quite common due to the amount of supporting cast characters in the saga, and you also obviously have some pretty decent links like Shattering the Limit, which is a relatively solid link that most units will have due to the commonality of free-to-play units and units that awaken through free-to-play events in the DB Saga. So overall you have a pretty good selection. I would say you have a very solid roster overall, and I would say you actually have a pretty fun team. I think a lot of them have some really cool gimmicks, some really cool animations, you have some really cool active skills, and just in general you have some really good free-to-play options. Even the Super Strike Grandpa Gohan, you've got the Easy A for AGL, Goku Youth and Belma Youth, you have Goku and Arale, and like I mentioned before, you have the Tech Goku Youth, who's probably going to Dokkan Awaken into an LR Krillin and Goku, which is pretty nutty. So overall, in terms of team build, I would suggest you probably go with Physical Goku Youth as your lead. If you have the Strength LR Belma, she's a great choice, and you also have Jackie Chun. I think those are the 3 premier units. I think AGL Hachan is a great addition. I think Int Goku Youth is also super solid, and I think you can round the team out with some of the great free-to-play options that you have, like Yamcha, Tech Belma, Int Belma are all super viable. I think there's a lot of free-to-play options that are honestly really good, but you can also round out your team depending on the situation with some really strong options. Long form events, you can go for the Physical Goku Youth Giant Ape. For shorter ESBR based content, you can go for units like Chi-Chi or Launch, or even Physical Bomber Youth. There's a lot of decent options for the varieties of content that you want to face. But in general, the team is just really strong and has a solid roster of solutions that are pretty good. The team should continue to improve, at least over time, although I do feel like we've received quite a large amount of buffs recently, and the team has good crossover with Dragon Ball Seekers and with the Earthbred Fighters categories. So you can use a lot of these units on those categories as well, which gives you a little bit more option in terms of their kind of versatility. I would say this is probably a really strong team to take into a variety of events, and I think you could easily slot in the LR Strength Bomber if you're lucky enough to have her, as she's a pretty premier unit. In terms of improvements for the future, we do still need a Krillin. We need a Krillin Youth, I guess, is what I would say. We also probably need some more EZAs to some of the World Tournament units. Strength Hachan will get a really good EZA. You're also looking at units like Grandpa Gohan getting a really good EZA. So all of that is pretty solid overall. We could also do with a Tien, although for some reason Tien and even like the Goku and Demon King Piccolo, although they very obviously are part of DB Saga, they weren't really included in DB Saga, which I found a little bit strange. I know they kind of like the in-between, but I thought it was a bit strange. We could do with some more Demon King Piccolos, and you could always kind of give Demon King Piccolo his demon children offspring, which I guess would be pretty good choices. But yeah, that's it from me. Bye.